Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. Today's video is extra exciting because I'm sharing real before and after results, but they're not mine. They're actually my husband's. I talked him into doing this. Yes. He tested two top at-home laser devices, the NIRA Pro, and we're comparing it with the DermRays Revive. And his results, well, let's say they're super surprising. In this video, I'll walk you through a quick breakdown of the technology behind each device, also how my husband used them. And of course, we're going to be sharing the before and after results, and we're going to be discussing who we think is the clear winner. So let's dive in. If you saw my previous video, you know I've compared these two devices, but here's really just a quick review of what they do. So the NIRA Pro uses a 1450 nanometer non-fractional, non-ablative laser. It targets water molecules in the dermis layer. So when they are heated, those molecules stimulate collagen production, which is great for fine lines and skin texture, especially around the eye area. DermRays Revive. This uses a 1064 nanometer. It is non-fractional laser with almost 3 times more power, energy per pulse than the NIRA. So it penetrates deeper and it targets collagen and melanin, making it ideal for treating wrinkles and supposedly pigmentation and skin laxity, which we're going to talk a little bit about here as well. So both are FDA cleared, non-ablative, and designed for at-home use with no downtime. And I can definitely attest to that, and so can he. So let's talk about how my husband used these two lasers, okay? So on the right eye, he used the NIRA Pro. He used this twice daily for 6 weeks, and then he went down to 1 time a day. So we're gonna say that because when we went, we did traveling, we were gone like a week and then, another week. So he is not like me where he brings, beauty devices with him. That is not him. So I would say out of the 4-month photo comparison that you're going to see, it's roughly about 3 months of daily use because he didn't use it while on vacation. So just want to keep that in mind. And on both of these devices, he used them underneath the eye as well as the crow's feet. So the left eye, he used DermRays. He uses 5 times per week rather than every day. And that is because it indicates to use it 5 times per week. He went over the area 4 passes per session. So while he only used this 5 times per week, once a day, he went like this, okay? 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So he did 4 passes per session. We were told that that would be okay because he has deeper lines. So, and he also wanted to make note that this device was a little bit more finicky on conducting. So he could not use it on the inner corner because his eyes are bony. And then right here on this part of the under eye, he had to go like this to squint to get some fat up there in order to be able for this to conduct. So it is hard to conduct on bony areas of the face. And I can attest to that as well because I tried using it on my forehead. It would not work on my forehead. I shouldn't say that. It worked on some parts of the forehead, but not all parts. And it had to do with how bony the area is. And this is the updated version. So because of that, they updated the version and it still just does not work consistently for me on bony areas. And my husband can attest to that as well. I know that some of you out there have been able to kind of push it up, like push this up and the skin up, and then it does conduct for you. But there are some people that it just doesn't work for. I've tried that. It still doesn't work for me. So I do want to make note of that. It's something you're going to want to keep in mind if you decide to purchase it. So you can do 2 passes. If you're not going to do it morning and evening, you want to just do this 1 time a week. You can do, wait a minute, and then go on and do another pass. But that was not something that he did. All right. So also, want to make sure that you understand that he does wear SPF when he is outside. He is not like me where he gets up and does an elaborate skincare System. That's no. But when he does go outside, he definitely wears SPF. He doesn't wear it when he's inside. In the evening, we do have him on a good skincare routine. He uses tretinoin 0.25 in the evenings. He uses peptides, uses DNA repair enzymes, and a really good hydrating moisturizer. So that is really key. Getting on a good skincare routine sets the foundation for any type of beauty device that you are using. And of course, like I said, we'd say he's probably about 85, maybe 88, 90% consistent. Consistency is also a huge part of seeing results. So let's go ahead and take a look at the before and after photos. All right, let's go ahead. These are the NIRA results. I feel like you can see very subtle softening right around this area of those wrinkles. Not a lot more change. And if you guys see more change, please let us know. This is the DermRays side. So I feel like you can definitely see that those deeper crow's feet are visibly reduced, especially here. I feel like this is definitely looking much more reduced. It also seems to be more smooth as well. I think that there's definitely, and let's just kind of go like really quickly, let's show both up here so you can see, but I think that you can see a more noticeable improvement in those fine lines, texture and tone on the DermRays. Also, I wanted to share, I'm editing Jody Lynn here, I wanted to share that the reason why we did not use the NIRA Pro Precision, and as you can tell, the head on this one is much smaller, and this is the Precision. This is the one that the NIRA came out with first when they launched their laser devices. And the reason they didn't have him do the Precision, which is actually supposed to be more targeted for those fine lines, is because I use the Precision. I will show you my results, and it just kind of fried my eye. It did. It's very, very hot. And I just feel like it did worse underneath my eyes. And there were many other people that did YouTube videos that shared those results as well. So I didn't want to do that, especially with someone that has deeper lines. I didn't want to use this. I didn't want the risk that it could actually, make them worse. So anyway, that's the reason I didn't use this, and I don't use this. All right, so where is my husband going on from here? Well, the NIRA, I feel, and so does he, were just really minimal results. He said, and these were in his own words, for the amount of time and energy I was putting into the device, it's just not something I want to continue with. The DermRays, he felt, for his effort, was definitely showing more significant improvement, and he wants to continue using the DermRays. So he is going to continue using the DermRays, and we are going to be showing you like 6-month, hopefully year results, and so forth. And we will definitely keep you posted on that. So make sure that you are subscribed, because you're not going to want to miss those results as well. Now, I do want to share with you, if you want to see a video where I have done before and after photos of this device on myself. I used it for pigmentation issues, because this is also supposed to help with pigmentation issues. So go ahead and look for that video. And I actually saw more significant results in another area of the face rather than pigmentation. So you're going to definitely want to check that out. I am still working with this device as far as pigmentation issues, because I am just not seeing, in that video anyway, I should state, I just did not see the results I wanted to see for pigmentation. And this is supposed to help with pigmentation as well. So I am actually comparing these two devices. This is the Jove's DPL, and this is, again, the DermRays Revive. And I am wondering which one is going to be better at pigmentation and redness. That's what all this device is all about. So yeah, video coming soon on that, and I'm going to keep you updated for that. Let's talk about the NIRA Pro. Do I think that this should just like totally go into the toilet? I really don't. I want you to see my results that I did for my dynamic wrinkles. I'm going to go ahead and post that video. This was a couple of years ago, I want to say. where those dynamic wrinkles are like these wrinkles that when you smile. I felt that I saw great results using the NIRA laser with that. However, I'm just not seeing great results with static wrinkles like they show in their before and after photos online. I do think that this might be great maybe at maintaining. He did have some very subtle results. So I don't think this is a total fail. Like, I don't think that NIRA Pro is a total fail. I just think that there is work that needs to be done. If you are someone that has deeper wrinkles, I think that you might definitely want to get, obviously, the DermRays. But anyway, I'm just not sold that this is going to be great for those of you that have more advanced signs of aging. Anyway, that's where I'm at today. Let me know your thoughts. We would love to know, are you pro NIRA, pro DermRays, or maybe neither? Let us know. But yeah, so we've got some great videos coming up in the future. So you're definitely going to want to subscribe. And yeah, I would love to have you. And if you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell so you do not miss my upcoming videos. Until next time.